Let's quickly talk about Second Song by Lattafa, which is obviously, you probably already know, inspired by a clone of, dupe of, blah, 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 my devotion of Dolce & Gabbana, and whether or not she's worth your money. Let's get into it. So I have a lot of Lattafa fragrances, and some of them to me are complete misses, and some of them are phenomenal. My top 3 favorite Lattafa fragrances that I think they've created that are inspired by other scents are Lattafa Angham, which is inspired by Burberry Goddess, A Theory, which is inspired by Gucci Gorgeous Orchid, and Artisan Ethnique, which is inspired by Born to Stand Out Sugar Addict. I now have a top 4, and this is the 4th. Second Song inspired by, again, Dolce & Gabbana My Devotion. This is done very, very well. I've done full wear tests, I've done layer combos on paper and on skin, phenomenal. If you have not smelled My Devotion, nothing at all like the original Devotion, this is gonna give you that very lemony panna cotta vanilla with a little bit of booziness in it. Gorgeous, gourmand. This is just going a completely different direction. This is a sweet, fruity floral that is very feminine and has a freshness to it that's just very lovely. And I honestly do believe that Second Song has done that and captured that in the bottle wonderfully. On skin and on paper, to my nose, to my husband's nose, this absolutely performs better for me. And obviously it's at a much cheaper price point, so it's like, I'm sorry, Dolce & Gabbana. I'm sorry. See, this is the kind of cloned and inspired by fragrances that I like, right? When you smell almost exactly like the original, but you give me better wear time, it's hard for me to not want to grab you up, especially at that price point. Now, what I will say, interestingly enough, while they smell honestly almost indistinguishable from each other on paper, when I spray this one and the original My Devotion on my skin, I get more of a, almost like a nuttiness or more of a vanilla in the initial spray from the original My Devotion initially than I do from Second Song. Second Song seems to stay more in the fruity floral space, but that lasts for about an hour. And then that extra nutty vanilla-ness from the My Devotion on my skin goes away and it goes back to being a fruity floral, but it's not as strong as the Second Song. Interesting. So take that for what it's worth because that's my skin, my pH, my chemistry. I don't know what your body might enhance in terms of the notes of the 2 fragrances, but just an interesting thing to point out. But on paper, which I think is a more fair representation because it's universal and it's just paper, it's not influenced by anyone's skin or oils, can't tell them apart. You might get a bit more pear, maybe a little bit, in the My Devotion, but honestly, it's so slight that a normal human being who's not like a perfume mutant and trying to find a nuance in a scent is not gonna pick up. So absolutely gorgeous. The only negative thing I have to say about this one, I don't know if it's just my bottle or if it's all Second Songs, the cap. Look at this nonsense. I don't know why it's like this, but I am quite irritated by it because sometimes when I pick it up, come on. That's the kind of thing that I feel like, don't give me cheap or malfunctioning packaging. Don't do that to me. That pisses me off. But I guess I'll deal with it. And I hope it's just my bottle and not everyone's, because I understand mistakes in production and manufacturing happen. That has never been the case with my original Angham. She stays on nice and sturdy, so I don't know what the heck that nonsense is about. Again, I hope it's just mine. But definitely would recommend checking out Second Song. Layer combo that I am doing, Second Song with Lattafa's Angham. Gorgeous. I know that they have nothing to do with each other. I know that this is inspired by Burberry Goddess, but I'm telling you, they both have that vanilla. This has that vanilla with a bit of that ginger. And together, it's just a really beautiful combo that I would highly recommend you testing out if you already have Angham. So yeah, nothing but positive things to say about it. Lattafa did a good job with this one of my favorites from their new releases. And if they're gonna give us more fire like this for 2026, I am here for it. So let me know in the comment section down below if you've tried it, if you're planning on trying it, and what your thoughts are.